Welcome back to Studio One Vintage Guitars, New Zealand's home of vintage guitars, and Dave Matthews Day today apparently. We've got Josh Thomas behind the camera with us. We are looking at another great guitar from the custom shop of Martin. This is a Gruhn spec 4/28/45. The /45 means it has a 45 style neck with a snowflake inlay. My favorite style inlay on the fancier guitars. We've got Rosewood back and sides, East Indian Rosewood. We have a 4/0 body style, which means we have a top almost as large as a dreadnought, but the depth of the body is closer to an OM. Ebony bridge and board. We have lovely bone, nut and saddle. Red pins on the bridge. We have the kind of old vintage style tapered neck. If you played a modern deluxe, you might find that the neck tapers just at the first fret, so that it's quite chunky in that neck joint. Yeah, this is a wonderful guitar. We are running Optima Gold 24 karat gold strings on this. These are our coated strings. This is part of our experiment. We started selling these German Optima strings about almost a year ago, and the plan was let's put them on a few of the guitars and just see how long life they really are. This guitar has had these on for almost a year. Beautiful and fresh, like it's kind of incredible that they still maintain their tone. Of this beautiful kind of honk that you get from this Rosewood sound. People ask me when they come in, what's your favourite guitar neck? And to be honest, a lot of my favourite guitars have been sold. It's a little sad to see them go. But really, this is probably, to me, the best representation of what Martin is doing in these last kind of 5 years. This is a very new guitar. It's less than 2 years old. Just... Now, if you're new to the 4/0 body style, I'll just give you a quick explanation of what's going on here. Essentially, in the 30s, Martin were making arch tops, and they were about this body size, and as the years went on, people kind of weren't digging the arch top things so much, and they started taking the tops off and re-topping them. So that was something that was happening in the 60s and 70s. People were realizing, hey, great back and sides wood, let's just put a new top on and make it a flat top. And in the 80s and 90s, Gruhn guitars and Schoenberg guitars kind of picked up this idea and started ordering them from the Martin custom shop. And now George Gruhn has really staked his claim on this body style, offering them in all sorts of different combinations. This, you would say, is your most ornate. They don't really make them in a 45 style exactly, so you'd say this is a 28 style with 45 appointments. We've got Grover tuners, it's slotted headstock obviously, which means you've got a little bit more tension on the strings. It's long scale as well, 25.4. Let's just do a little bit of dock. Sounds beautiful in E, so I'm going to try this down in open G. Now, where did I put my slide, people? Where did I go? Is it? Nope. I'm using a Rocky Mountain slide here. This is a ceramic slide made from the traditional way of actual not slip poured. The idea is that this is a Shivano from Rocky Mountain, meaning it's a kind of medium-sized wall. It has beveled ends on both ends, so it's really easy to kind of get around. This is my favorite one so far. We sell these if you want to check out Rocky Mountain slides. They're made in Colorado. They're wonderful. If you're in New Zealand, we can get them for you. If you're in America, contact Doc, the man that makes them. So, I think we're going to leave it there. Just very quickly, this was a Gruhn spec with the gold strings on. We're going to bring this back with our other 44-18, the sinker, and do a little comparison and also talk more about these Optimus strings. It's been about a year now, so we're kind of really getting to see how they go. But we'll leave it there, so thank you very much for watching this video. My name is Nick Brightwell, and we have Josh Thomas behind the camera, doing all the social media stuff and all that. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a good time. Cheers.